I should have tied my hair up. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Well, dang, I stepped on my shoes. Good morning, good morning, good morning, morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. We're gonna get our vitamins in this morning. Oh, my alarm. Oh, can I get you alone? Hey, hey. Good morning. All right, so I'm getting ready to get the collagen together. Good morning, everyone. Y'all get on up. I don't know what y'all was doing. If are y'all taking Taco Tuesday too far? Is that what it is? I went and got me some tacos last night. I still can't eat a whole 2 tacos, but yeah. So I'm so proud of myself for being super consistent, taking this, honey. Let me get my collagen. And if y'all want some Black Girl vitamins, well, if you want a discount on some Black Girl vitamins, go to blackgirlvitamins.com and use the code MeLissaB to get 15% off. Yes, so we're gonna do a scoop. I want it cold this morning. Hey, Time, how you doing? Hey, Nola, good morning. Y'all, I'm not gonna hold y'all long, and I'm for real about that. I got up early because I was trying to be to work at a certain time. I get there when I get there. I decided I didn't feel pretty this morning, so I put a little extra pizzazz on me today. So I did my eyes, put on some cute earrings. That's that lemonade ice right there. Is that the top for that? So down the hatchet it goes. Get y'all some collagen if you want some clear skin or something. Google it. It just made me think about my brothers like played ball, and like they were like heavy workouters and stuff like that. And this morning when I grabbed it, it made me think about it. But they used to take something. I remember the word creatine. I don't know if that's what it was. It was something that they weren't supposed to take. But I remember them taking something for their muscles. And it was a black thing, I think. But anywho, I just thought about that. Y'all come on in here. Oh, I need to get me a fork. I got me some breakfast here. Well, I think I'm gonna get a snack. Ooh! Baby, I will cut myself. You hear me? Oh. Well, maybe if I take this stuff out the dishwasher. Hey, Boom. Hey, Perseus. No, so y'all, I'm gonna get right on into it. Y'all see that did y'all see the cameras? Okay, Miss Nancy Guthrie. When I tell y'all, something in the milk ain't clean about this whole situation, baby. So I saw yesterday, they do have they had the camera. So I was like, now where this camera? But I get it. The person thought removing the camera was, what idiot did they send to do something to this lady? Thinking that taking the camera down is going to get rid of the footage. And then going to try to cover up the camera. Baby, your face already on there. But now, then it's so yesterday they kept playing the footage and everything, and they was like, well, you don't see a car. Okay, ain't no way. Unless this lady knew who this was. So the lady didn't just walk down the street with the person. But let me just say this now. This morning, now they have a person of interest in custody. Right, boom. I'm doing better today. I'm doing better today. It's no Whining Wednesday. Baby, don't be on this phone messaging me like this. Baby, I'm tired. I go to 0 to 100 real quick. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, so anyway, no whining this morning. No, but they can have a big lawsuit on their hands. Who can have a big lawsuit on their hands? So y'all, I got rice. Y'all know I had that. I have leftover rice, and I'm really trying to do better with wasting food. I'm really trying not to. So, but my brother always tell me that it's okay if I'm gonna do carbs. It's best to do it in the morning. But I have eggs. It's basically fried rice, and I got my Cajun Kaneka in here. Yes, my Cajun sausage. Let's say grace. So, but why would, and baby, but why did they think it was like a ransom at one time? Well, this morning they just said they got somebody in custody. Let me turn it back on. Now, it is strange. And you know what else is strange? This 25-year-old case that I'm watching. This 25-year-old cold case. And please stop texting me. Please stop texting me. This 25-year cold case. And why is it not playing? Like everything tripping this morning, ain't it? Okay, here we go. And built a $3 billion. Hi, President Trump. Hi, Tony. They had to take the bid. Lord have mercy. Y'all right then. So what they just picking, they just picking on random people to say something in the milk ain't clean. You still on the son-in-law. I'm sorry, Tony. No, he is no soul. Hold on. Oh, wait. Because I'm missing something. There was not the right person. Oh, Lord, so they just walking around just like, you look like that person on the camera. Because y'all know now, I'm trying to zoom in and analyze, and I'm like, well, is this a black man? It is like it's JK, good morning. It is wild. This Guthrie thing. Nancy Guthrie. Prayers for the family. I'm telling you, it better not be no family member did something. That's what they did to Carlos. And then, you know, and then that made me think, so to be like, oh, okay, we did this just so it can look like we doing something. What those girls said on what was that movie? Denzel Washington and the little boy needed the heart. This fellow would not stop texting me. Do something. But what was the man's name? Dang, do something. You know those men that come out of prison and they have their eyebrows plucked. Stop. We got a little rain out here this morning, y'all. But yeah. So I guess I got to get back onto it. Thank you. Hey, Mr. Carter, how you doing? Oh. But y'all know I'm watching this case. The one with the 25-year-old cold case here in Georgia, where the law student was unalive. Let me tell y'all something. Hold on. Hold on. Boom. So what boom doing? The mayor. The guy with the mask has those type. Girl, you so funny. No, look at him. There he look like a rush. I can't. Hey, Leroy, how you doing? But yeah, so y'all know what? I just really thought that this case would be, because they have a person, right? For you to go pull to dig a person up, to arrest a person, you charge this person because DNA, baby. I really thought this was just gonna be a clear-cut case. It's still going on. It's still going on. But have I missed, if anybody is watching this trial, okay, anybody watching this trial, have they discussed this DNA yet? Edric. Was Edric Falls at his name? Because I'm missing some stuff. And I'm just not sure. What trial? I've been sharing it on my wall. Maybe they play so many dang on commercials in the morning time. Let me give you the correct name. Oh. Okay. Y'all know I just noticed. I shared it and it don't even show. Oh, excuse me. It's called the Law Student Murder Trial. I watch Law and Crime. And It's a Georgia law student, 25 years ago. She was unalived, and um now because of DNA, they got this they have another person. They've arrested somebody, and they reopened this cold case. Tara Baker. Notice that it's the boyfriend. Honey, that police officer that was on the stand yesterday, I was like, they made a lot of excuses. This is the thing. So nobody ever went to like a trial or anything, right? 25 years ago. Nothing happened because they didn't have enough evidence, right? I can see why, because I'm getting confused too, because not yesterday, but the day before yesterday, when the little co-worker man that was in the truck with him, when he said, oh, well, he was with me and we was at, and then when the bank lady, I was like, oh, okay, well, maybe he didn't do it. But now the story is different between about the time and the locations that they was at. He said he was one place, and then the friend he was with said they was one place 2 different times. Honey, but you know what? It's the thing. It's the defense duty, and let me tell you, and if the man did it now, if the man on trial did it, I hope he is punished, right? I'm gonna say that. But from a legal standpoint, like, as y'all know, I wanted to be a lawyer. It's the defense job person pretty much to, I think, create reasonable doubt. Okay. So I understand why a lot of questions are being brought up and this and this and this. And I was like, well, why the boy? It just made me think, like, why the boyfriend, when he said that 10-day thing, he hadn't seen her in 10 days. And then, but we got semen. Like, come on now. Well, she just put it in the side of her mouth and kept it up. Like, what? What is the problem? Like, why? And I don't know, but just get the right person. Get the right person. Baby, and I'm almost about to learn all kind of legal stuff. But I tell you, they objecting, they beefing. Those attorneys are beefing left and right. They have nothing. Go stop. Ash, right. And that's what they keep tearing apart, because Cruz, the defense attorney, he's like, okay, so you remember this exactly, but I just asked you. Now, I totally understand the Super Bowl thing, when he was asking basically like, well, who was in the Super Bowl this many, you know. And, but I can totally understand, like, a detective or officer remembering a case, but not all details. But they do have to read stuff and watch stuff to recollect, right? Boo said, no, I don't either. But there are a few things that I remember about 25 years ago. Oh, Demetri, you are going to be so disappointed, baby. My toes do not match. I'm disappointed in myself. No, we balling on a budget, boo-boo. We was balling on a budget when we got these nails done. So, yeah. The footsies get done once a month. Ain't nobody looking at them, no how. Hearing this, yeah. Thank you for my gift, Demetri. Hey, Chip, good morning. Don Donna, what up? I'm waiting for Christopher. Now, what he do? Hey, excellent. I like that. You love me? Thank you for coming in. I'm going to watch it today, but I have to go back a little. Whew. Man, and they was and the lawyer was like, "Why are you defending him?" He asked the police, "Why are you defending him?" Let me tell y'all something else. So I shared on my community wall. I thought I shared it. That's why I said day 7. I thought I had shared the video and I didn't. So I wake up, Lovey. Who? You looking for Lovey? It's early. Lovey probably getting ready for work still. Somebody sent me something. Good morning, Desmond. Hey, Leroy, how you doing? It's good. It's 5:50. Because if you like, I do love myself. Yeah. I hope everybody love themselves. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. Let's look in the mirror right now, look in your phone and be like, damn, I love you. And to keep motor scooters off you. And I said motor scooters, so I wouldn't say a cuss word. But let me tell y'all what else I watched last night. Let me tell you what I watched last night. But it was late and I was tired. Y'all, I laid in that bed and I laughed. I laughed. Did y'all watch Katt Williams last night? Did y'all watch Katt Williams yesterday? Didn't it just come out yesterday? Baby, sometimes Katt Williams be saying stuff and I be like, they gonna get him. They gonna get him. Yeah. Oh, y'all wanna know what I'm taking? I'm taking some Black Girl vitamins. You can buy you some Black Girl vitamins, 15% discount. Use the code MeLissaB. Use my code MeLissaB to get 15% off. Go to blackgirlvitamins.com. Baby, that man had me laughing. I fell asleep though. I needed to be asleep. It was late. Got to get ready to log on to work. Get on up, Nola. I'm so jealous. That's what's up, Leroy. Well, you have a great day and be great in it. Where is Katt? Netflix? Yes, girl. Oh, Netflix. Y'all know what? Katt said 90 million people watch Shay watch this interview. He was like, he made a lot of people mad. He said so many people don't talk to him. But when he was up, I didn't even know he was, baby, when he had, he said 50 Cent had a box head and put up that picture of that, was that Herman Monster? And he had a point. He had a point when he was saying, oh, that man don't be caring. He don't be caring. When he said something about, well, if they want the Mexicans out the fields so bad, somebody got to get out there. And he didn't say it was us. Yeah, Teddy. Baby, he's funny. And I remember I saw Katt 17 years ago. I'm from Georgia. Yeah. I'm from Georgia. And he talked about the medicines. Wait a minute. Wait, y'all, let me tell y'all something. It's the fact that somebody that he's actually I think he's a very intelligent man. Because let me ask y'all something. Have y'all ever seen a paprika plant? You know, we got garlic powder, came from garlic. We got onion powder, come from onions. Have you ever seen a paprika plant? Well, that's who he said was gonna be out there, boom. And he said we was gonna be out there for support. We was just gonna walk back. We was gonna be out there for support. Haley Anderson, how you doing? 1, 2, 3 on my birthday. Oh, 1, 2, 3 on my birthday was right on time. I cried right along with you. I was amazed. To God is always, baby, do we not serve on time? Oh my gosh. Let me tell y'all something else that happened yesterday too. Let me tell y'all something else that happened. So we can get back to Katt, but back to yesterday. I had a moment yesterday and I was on camera. I really needed to just let the spirit move through me like it needed to. But I needed to have that moment. I had to get off camera because I be so ugly when I'm crying. And I didn't know that was going to happen. And, you know, after that, I prayed. I prayed one more time after I got off camera. And I've been living in this house for a year now. Going to work. And to come into my subdivision is one way in, one way out. So, you know, I've came in and out plenty of times. Left different times of the morning to go to work. When I tell y'all, I had never noticed the trees and the skyline when I was coming down, because I stay up a hill. And when I, you know, to leave out, it's down a hill. And I looked, and I was like, I've never noticed those trees like that. You know, and it was almost like you could see the fog kind of coming down. And, you know, it's not like it's a whole bunch of leaves on trees right now. It was the fact that I've never seen behind, it's another subdivision. As soon as you come out of mine, it's like you will drive into another one once you cross the highway. I've never seen those trees like that back there. I don't know. Yes, thank you, Leroy. I appreciate it. But seriously, but then this is the other ironic thing. That short. So y'all know YouTube if y'all ever see something and it say live highlight, YouTube does those. They automatically just pull a segment. Like it is nothing that now we can click a button on here to create one. But the live highlight, when it pops up live highlight, that's not us. Like YouTube pulls it, however they little robots do their thing back there. And I thought it was interesting. That's what YouTube pulled. And I was like, you know what? I wasn't going to share it because I had a moment. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to turn it on. You have an option like mine go automatically to private. Mine don't automatically upload. I have a ton of them that I just don't turn on. But it was a moment yesterday. And let me say this. I had a better day yesterday. The conversation that needed to be had did not go as planned, right? But a few things was addressed. And let me say this, y'all. And I was talking to somebody yesterday, and I was like, I just never knew. I made a statement. I never knew that I said, I'm just shocked that she turned into this person. And she said, let me tell you something, Melissa. People don't change. you just start noticing who they are. She said she never changed. It's always been there. She didn't turn into this person. Yeah, she's always been this person. Lee say, God will do that. It's his way of saying, pay attention. Girl, we're not finna have no church up in here. What? Pay attention. That you right, and just like Boom said, it's beautiful when you pay attention. Like, just pay attention. You be so caught up in yourself. And I don't know, it was just so much stuff going through my mind at that moment when I noticed that. I was like, that's real pretty back there. And yeah, and it just made me think about how, because I often question, something else that I question is, when people say like they fast to get closer to God, right? And I always be like, and they say, well, no, and I've asked a few people to explain it to me. Everybody that I've ever talked to about that have different explanations about it. Because for me, I'm like, yeah, because I'm hungry. And I'm just like, look, Lord, I'm praying for, send me a morsel, but, y'all know I cut up a lot. So, but that came to my mind at that moment when I was like, oh, okay, so is this what people are trying to explain to me whenever they're going through that? But yeah. But anyhow, y'all make sure y'all watch Katt Williams. It was funny. He's always funny to me. Now, raise your hand if you don't like Katt. Raise your hand if you don't like Katt. I think he's hilarious. And it's funny. I was like, I never would have thought that this little man with a perm on Friday, it was next Friday, right? You have a great day, Leroy. You're welcome, Lee. Thank you for stopping through, hon. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's intelligent. It's just like a few things that he says. Let's see. Let me just click on one. Hopefully, I don't get in too much trouble. I got to get up off of here, too, though.
I'm not even a little bit strong. I got hit by 2 kidney stones. You know about a kidney stone? That mother is a crippler. I didn't know what happened to me. I was asleep and woke up to 2 kidney stones. Both my legs shut off. I was just at the end of the bed, shaped like a pretzel, saying, not in my pajamas, Jesus. I didn't know what to tell the doctor. I think I peed 2 firecrackers.
Somebody think he peed 2 firecrackers, baby. Friday after next, yes. So I never would have thought that man would be that, because he just seems so naturally just seemed like a goofball. But I think he's a pretty intelligent man. Now, ain't nobody perfect, but I think I like his delivery. Like he tells you stuff in a manner to where you like, because I noticed nobody answered me about that paprika neither. Is anybody still Googling about that paprika? But what it was just interesting how he was talking about our health, and he was talking about, he said, I told y'all about the Ozempic, and he said that Oprah Winfrey has a body of a 12-year-old boy, and she ain't never been a 12-year-old boy. I said, Lord have mercy. Yes, but yeah, that whole paprika thing threw me off. I never thought about that. It was something else. Oh, he talked about cholesterol. It might be some health professionals in here. Y'all know I'm not one of these people. I don't know. I just talk about vitamins and shit. I just talk about vitamins and shit. If you want 15% off, go to blackgirlvitamins.com. and use the discount code MeLissaB. Use the code MeLissaB to get 15% off. But anywho, he said, you go to the doctor and the doctor tell you, lower your cholesterol, lower your cholesterol, lower your cholesterol. So your cholesterol too high. And he said, and this was like, now I haven't Googled, I hadn't chat GPT because I don't do chat GPT. But I hadn't went to ask Siri or nobody else. Siri, tell me if this is real, right? I haven't. But he said, but do y'all know that that's what your brain is made of, cholesterol? And so you don't even know. He said, girl, when he said that about, you know how we're just told stuff, he was like, he said it's just ground up bell peppers. That's what he said. Let's Google this, y'all. Let's Google this paprika. Let's see. I want to say, is there a paprika plant? Wow. So it's cute how it says. So I say, is there a paprika plant? It says yes. Paprika comes from a plant. Specifically the dry and ground fruit pods of various types. This is exactly what he said. Different types of bell peppers. But let me keep going. He said paprika comes from a plant, specifically the dry and ground fruit pods of various types of capsicum annum plant. That's the same species that produces bell peppers, chili peppers, cayenne peppers. There's no single paprika pepper. There's no single paprika pepper plant, but rather different peppers from this species are used to create the mild, sweet, or spicy flavors of paprika spice. Once again, he gives you like this knowledge, right? Like this, he's intelligent. He gives you this information, not give you knowledge, but he gives you this information. And it's his delivery that makes you laugh. But it's what I'm saying. There was a few things that when he said that about the cholesterol, and he said, so basically he was like, it's a lot of dumbass people walking around here because they got low cholesterol. You know, and he said that about the brain. But Ash was like, Lord, don't even know. Didn't even know. Didn't even know. I probably should have put some gel because, like, from looking right here, it looked like I need to go get my line up done. Doesn't it look like I got like a little afro right here? Yeah. Hey, Otis. Before the markets, have a great day. What markets? You getting ready to go buy and sell? Y'all, I have a meeting with a financial planner today. I think that's what it is. What is it called? And you know, this the thing. Why the 10th came? Ain't today the Wednesday? My financial introduction to financial planning. So I just don't like the feeling of like when people try to sell me stuff. It's so much scamming. I be like, look, like let's skip the small talk. Don't try to encourage me to do more than what I want to be done. No. Yeah. Don't do that. No. And I want to say this before I get up off of here, y'all. Valentine's Day coming up, and I've talked about Valentine's Day for a few years on my channel, and explain what it's really about, where it originally originated from, But now it's all a lot of people just like, oh, this the time of the year that I show the one day of the year I got to show the person that I love them. I don't, because I'm the type of person, you with me, baby, I need you to show me on February 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. You know what I'm saying? And not saying you always got to buy me, but I love just because shit. Don't do some shit because everybody else doing it today. Okay? But I brought this up to to say, be careful of these romance scams out here. This was even on the news this morning too. Because there was they said about, I think it was like 11 million people, like over 50, yeah, reportedly have been victims of romance scams. And that technically it's not a crime because they blame the victim. So y'all be careful. Number one, let me say this. That person that's dropping down in your DMs, not saying that, like you in your 60s and 70s and that person dropping down in your DMs that look like Brad Pitt, it is prime. Matthew McConaughey dropped down. He's not, no. If you're not pulling those type of people in real life, so that's warning sign number one. If they're asking you for money, or let's keep the relationship a secret, and this, if you ain't never even seen their asses in person, and y'all need, and these days, because I remember I done told mama plenty of times, like, no, tell them to FaceTime. These people you meet, tell them to FaceTime. Let's FaceTime. And now that's almost scary because they got this AI, so y'all got to figure out how this AI stuff works. New York Stock Exchange, I have some great suggestions for you also that we could talk about later. No scams, that are just 4 years studying markets, grew my portfolio. That's what's up. But yeah, y'all just be careful of that, okay? I know that it's a lot of single people out here that, no, like, it's just a lot of single people out here that, they think about like, oh, I don't want to be alone, And they're like, oh, and then it's entertaining, but no, don't just invest in some cryptocurrency because you're in love with this man, okay? If he's a king, where he's from, why he ain't pick no queen from where he couldn't find no other queen. He had to just go in a random person DM and pick you for the queen? Okay. Not saying that people can't find love on the internet. Not saying that. Okay? But just be careful. All right? Don't just pick somebody because they love your money. Don't talk about them finances in the beginning. Yeah. Oof. Oof. All right, y'all. I don't have a Bible verse for today. I got to call and see what type of time I'm on. Yeah, I didn't get a Bible verse from Mom. But y'all have a great day. I'm going to have a great day. I'm claiming it, okay? I'm claiming it. Hey, Survivor, how you doing? Hey, how you doing, boo? I've been seeing you doing your thing over there. Y'all, Survivor has a YouTube channel as well. A variety of stuff, variety of things, variety. Yeah. Oh, did y'all see it was a teacher on the live at a school in Fulton County? Not in the school, though. So it was like an isolated event, but it was right there, the school grounds, per se. But they made it seem like the SHOOTER was inside the school, but that happened here in Atlanta. Y'all know what? Let me tell y'all something before I get up off of you. Just somebody that you love, if right now, like before you leave the house or Before you separate from that person today, make sure that you tell that person that you love them. All right? If you love that person, just tell them. Because you don't know. Like, we leave this house, we leave our house and we go do normal people shit. We going to work. Our children going to school. Normal people shit. Stuff we supposed to do. The law said we got to send these children to school. And then some tragic happens. And you probably ain't going to see that person, or that person ain't going to see you. So I want to say this. First of all, tell yourself, look at yourself in the mirror, because I truly believe that you cannot love anybody else until you love yourself. And I had, that's like, how can you give yourself to somebody and you don't even know yourself, right? I had to learn that. But love yourself first. Tell yourself today, tell yourself that, say, hey, I love you, right? But I fucks with you the long way. And before you part ways from whoever it is that you're around or whoever, just be like, I love you. Be safe. You know, should I get 28-inch bust down? I would suggest 28-inch bust down because I prefer to like live vicariously through people, because I can't wear my hair that long. But I really like to see it on people. Me, I would get a bob. But the 28-inch bust down, yes. But y'all have a great day. Be great in it and all that jazz. Let's keep up with these little court cases. We got to figure out what's going on with Miss Guthrie, baby. Who came and got her? Somebody in the family know who that person is on that camera. Y'all stop playing. But if anybody has any information, please call and let me know, because it is a $50,000. So this is the thing. If you know any information so I can help them solve this case, let me know. Okay? We can split it or something, but I could be begging for cash apps. All that. If anything, y'all go ahead and thumbs up. I could be begging for cash apps, but no, I'm just like, hey, let me, help me. Give me some information so I can get this 50K. But yeah, so what we got that, we following the Nancy Guthrie, the Tara Baker case, the law student murder trial, right, that's going on here in Georgia. I think today will be day 8, or day 7, day 8, and which other one we talked about? I can't remember. Boom brought one up. I haven't been watching, but we talked about Katt Williams. Y'all check Katt Williams out on Netflix. Yeah, be careful and be mindful of these romance scams. Love yourself. Until next time.